Welcome back to part 6 of the Bonsai Workshop for Beginners. This is the final video in this series, and our new bonsai tree will get its own training pot. I'll put a link in the description of this video for the playlist including all of the videos in this series.
So, get our roots down in there really good. We got our wire twisted around some roots so the tree doesn't flop around. I'm going to take my bamboo scoop. I collected that bamboo in the wild and fired it with a hand torch, shaped it, and I use it as a little bonsai soil scoop now. Not many of those out there. That bamboo stalk was over 40 feet tall. This is the middle piece. Middle size. There's a size smaller and a size larger in the sets. I'm just scooping in the soil now. And then we got to get rid of all the air space. Got to make sure the roots are not exposed to air where they're just going to dry and die. So we get that on top, and then I go right around the edge with my thumb and push down. Push down on the edge. You can see you're going to get some give there. All the way around. Push down, refill. Lather, rinse, repeat. We keep doing the same things over and over. So once we learn some basics to repeat, we're on our way to being a bonsai artist. Bonsai is correct. Bonsai is okay. I think I'd say both sometimes. Bonsai when I'm trying to be a good example, and bonsai when I'm being casual. So once we've got some soil in there, I tap it on all sides, including the bottom. Check your roots. Make sure your roots aren't jumping out of the soil. All right. Take our chopstick. We're just pushing the soil down between the roots. Now I can see my soil just disappearing. Lots of air pockets in there. I'm going to have to add some more soil. Lots of bonsai techniques. This is one excellent for beginners. Excellent. You can do it with just nursery stock. I've done hundreds of these things perfecting this technique for the beginner. And you do have a bonsai tree when you're finished. It's exactly what this is. And there we go. There's our bonsai tree all potted up, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to water it by submerging it in water for several seconds, getting rid, even minutes, getting rid of any air pockets in the soil, making sure the roots are wet. Just going to dunk it. All right, we've got a tub of water, and we're just going to slowly introduce our tree to the water, letting it come up from the bottom first. Slowly submerging it. You're going to get some floating material doing it this way. That's okay. I like to submerge it all the way up to where the trunk meets the soil. In this case, that means just all the way to the bottom. I can see little air bubbles coming up, so that's good. Carolina wren. I'm going to just let these air bubbles get themselves out of the way. It's going to take 15 to 30 seconds, and then if it were a larger tub and I weren't having to support these branches, I could let it soak for minutes. Okay, for demonstration purposes, that's good. We'll let it drain. I'll replace some of these floating materials. Clean the edge of the pot. Now the aftercare involves keeping this guy in shade for a couple of weeks. He needs time to heal now. He's been worked over pretty good. He doesn't need to be out there working in the sun trying to photosynthesize and do all that. He needs some time to relax. So he's going to get a little vacation in the shade. About 2 weeks. Some people say even a month. Then I'll introduce him back into the daylight slowly, partial sun. Move him around the garden. Definitely an outdoor plant. There you go. I think we did well. You're a genius. You took this humble little piece of nursery stock and turned it into that beautiful work of art. Way to go. I knew you could. You're an awesome bonsai student. I hope you keep sharing your bonsai journey with us. I really enjoyed teaching you these basic techniques to get started in bonsai, and I hope all viewers will give one a try.